そうして我々に歴史を改変させようという魂胆か。ラジカル6の漏洩を未然に防ぎ、追消滅反応炉の爆破を阻止する。それが我々に課せられた使命だと。
いいえ、少し違います。
What do you mean?
確かに計画の最終目的、けれど
And probably
あ
at
な
my
た
router
方が過去
reset.
へ遡ってもおそらく何もすることはできないでしょう。その時にはもう手遅れなのです。
手遅れ？
What do you mean?
最初から順を追ってご説明しましょう。まずこの計画を企てたのはゼロボスとアカネさんだと思っていらっしゃるかもしれませんが、それは厳密に言うと事実と微妙に異なります。彼らはただ過去に経験してきた歴史をなぞっただけなのです。人類を破滅の危機から救うために、そのためにはシグマさんとファイさんに記憶を保持したままの状態で世界ジャンプを行っていただく必要がありました。 AB ゲームや CD のルールはそのために用意されたものです。意図的に歴史を枝分かれさせることによってお二人に複数回のジャンプを行っていただく。そうすることによってお二人の記憶を強化しようという思惑がそこにはありました。部屋に散りばめられたいくつものパズルを解く際のひらめきには4次元への干渉作用を強める働きがあると言われています。そのためにお二人にそれを行っていただくことにしたのです。ラジカル6の感染も計画にはなくてはならないものでした。脳内の情報処理速度を遅らせることによって意識のポテンシャルを限界まで貯める。その状態で死に瀕するような危機を与えて意識を4次元へと弾き出したのです。あたかもスリングショットによって打ち出される弾のようにね。
待ってくれ。さっきからお前さんはずっとシグマとファイに関することばかりを話しておる。他の者たちについてはどうなんじゃ。わしらは一体何のためにこの施設に。
簡単なことですよ。前の歴史でも皆さんはこの施設リゾーム9にいたからです。その歴史をそっくりそのまま再現するには皆さんの存在は必要不可欠でありと、こんなことを言ってもおそらく納得していただけないでしょうね。事実として歴史をトレースすることが最重要課題だったのは間違いないのですが、まあ仕方がありません。わかりました。皆さんに納得していただけるような形で説明させていただくことにしましょう。まずアリスさんと四葉さんについてですが、2人は今から45年と1月ほど前、場所はもちろん地球です。アメリカのロサンゼルス。そうですね。
ええ。
その後お二人の体は茜さんが指揮する組織のアジトへ、そこで治療用ポットの中へと格納され、お二人がこの施設に搬送されてきたのがそれからおよそ4ヶ月後のことになります。2029年4月14日、お二人の体は凍結されたままの状態で宇宙船へと運び込まれました。追消滅エンジンを搭載した宇宙船です。そして治療用ポットとともに
まさかそれから45年間も同じポットの中で眠り続けてたっていうの？
That's long beauty sleep.
そうです。この日のためにね。
どうして？なんでそんなことを？
四葉さん、あなたは能力者ですね。4次元へとアクセスする力を持っている。違いますか？
茜から聞いたの？
ええ。まあこの計画の目的は何度も申し上げている通り、シグマさんとファイさんの意識を過去に飛ばすことにありました。
You mean the moment when Kay said in their manner of speech.
その際近くに能力者がいると共鳴作用を起こして現象が発現しやすくなる。だからです。だから四葉さん、あなたをこの施設へと連れてきたのです。
私は
アリスさんはディオが仕掛けた爆弾を解除するために必要でした。
私何もしてないけど。
いいえ、したのですよ。別の歴史でね。あなたはディオの残した25桁の整数を素早く素因数分解してみせた。そんなことができるのはあなたしかいません。その結果、爆弾を仕掛けた犯人がディオであることが分かり、彼を追及することによって爆弾03のパスワードも判明することになったのです。それが巡り巡ってこの歴史で爆弾を解除する際にも役立てられることに。アリスさん、あなたがいなければ我々は今頃宇宙の木図と化していたでしょう。
Not any dust, but space dust.
つまりあなたが存在したからこそこの歴史は生み出されたということです。次に天明寺さんとクオーク君、お二人の件についてお話しします。
Yeah, please explain me why Quark was needed besides being there to build up Tenyoshi's character.
まずは天明寺さんから。あなたが計画に必要だった理由は四葉さんと同じです。あなたも4次元への干渉能力を持っている。今から半世紀ほど前、あなたはその能力を使って一人の少女を救いましたね。
おお、確かに。
そこで四葉さんと同じく共鳴作用を起こすためにあなたをここへとお連れしたのです。死者をあなたのもとへと差し向けた。
茜に会いたくはないか。会いたければ私と一緒についてこい。そんな誘い言葉に乗せられてわしは。
クオーク君はその付き添いとしてここに。天明寺さん自らがクオーク君を連れて行きたいとおっしゃったので。
知ってる。じっちゃんは僕を残していくのが不安だったみたいなんだ。クオークを置き去りにして一人で月に行くわけにはいかん。
すまんなクオーク。わしのわがままのせいでお前を危険な目に遭わせてしもうた。まさかこんなことになるとは思いもよらず。許してくれ。
いいんだよ。僕だって了解したんだから。荒廃した地球にいるよりは月の基地に行った方がマシだと思って、それで船に乗ったんだ。
使いの者とは船に乗る前に別れた。船は自動操縦でこの月へ。ゼロから口止めをされたのはその時のことじゃ。着陸した後のことはよくわからん。
白い煙を吸い込んで意識を失っちゃったからね。気がついたら AB ルームの中だったんだ。
さて次はディオについてです。ディオの本名はレフト。テロ組織クレイドールズのリーダーです。彼は上層部からの指令を受けて命じたのはクレイドールズの母体であるフリーザソウルの主催ブラザー。45年前のウイルス漏洩事件をブラザーが画策し実行したものです。ところで先ほどファイさんがおっしゃっていた通り AB 計画の最終目的は歴史を改変しラジカル6の漏洩を未然に防ぐことにありました。したがって AB 計画が成功してしまうと彼らの思い描く理想郷が実現できないことになってしまいますからね。そこでブラザーは腹心の部下であるところのレフトをこの施設へと潜り込ませたのです。 AB 計画を阻止するために。ディオに与えられた任務は具体的には2つありました。1つ目は AB 計画の首謀者である茜を抹殺すること。そして2つ目は AB ゲームに参加してディオがゲームに勝てば少なくともその歴史の延長線上では AB 計画は完遂しないことになります。つまりその歴史を含んだ世界の中では、さらにディオには非常手段としての指令も与えられていました。もしも茜の殺害に失敗し、ゲームにも勝てないことが明らかになった時には、事故の判断によってリゾーム9全体を破壊しても構わない。ディオが爆弾を仕掛けたのは。
なあ、一つ聞いてもいいか。
何でしょう。
ブラザーはどうして AB 計画のことを知ってたんだ？
彼の能力者だったからですよ。
He was or he is.
まあブラザーのことについては今はいいでしょう。それよりも先を続けたいのですが。
No one objected. We were all curious.
とはいえ、すでに5人の説明を終えてしまいました。シグマさんとファイさんを除けば残るは2人、ルナさんと私だけになります。しかしルナさんの件についてはシグマさんとファイさんはすでにご存知のことと思いますし。
It's suspicious that Kane knows that. Huh. Hmm.
それに彼女のことを私の口から申し上げるのは気が引けます。ですからご存知ない方は後ほどルナさんから直接話を伺っていただけないでしょうか。それで構いませんね、ルナさん。
ええ。
Yes. I don't know. Kay's character in general feels like a wild card character because I don't know. He's basically a character inside the box. Like he's actually faceless until the moment we take his mask off.
はい。
次に私についてですが、私は先ほども申し上げた通りこの施設で生まれ育ちました。要するにここに集められたわけではなく、初めからここに存在していたということです。したがって私は計画の首謀者であるゼロボスや茜さんの側に近い人間ということになりますね。
ねえ、さっきからずっと気になってたんだけどさ、結局ゼロボスって何者なの？
シグマさんはお会いになったことがありますね、別の歴史で。
Yeah, well, I saw a hologram. I still don't know who he is.
治療用ポッド TP00 解凍が完了しました。ロックを解除します。
どうやら準備が整ったようです。ひとまずポットを開いてみませんか？
Yeah, let's do it. All of us gathered around the pod. The glass was still covered with frost, hiding the contents.
さてと、それでは早速だが準備は。
Fry laid her hand on the lever and looked around at us. I swallowed. Yeah,
よ
anytime.
し、それじゃあ開くぞ。3、2、1。
The fuck? The fuck? Huh. Huh. I could just press further and see what everything is panning out. I'm trying to grasp right now something within my head. That is actually the body we saw at the beginning, which they got. But the consciousness of Sigma, which was in that body, is maybe now in a different body? Maybe the body of Zero Senior. Suddenly my head was full of memories from other timelines. I'd seen something like this before. The warehouse on floor B, in front of the white door. Kay was lying in front of me. I grabbed his mask and saw my own face. I'd never figured out who he really was. Or was there a man with my face underneath Kay's armor? It didn't make sense. After I'd seen him, I was injected with tuberculin, and that was the end of that. But wait, if the person in the pod was the same person I'd seen on the floor in the warehouse, who was wearing Kay's armor?
やっと気づいたようですね。言ったではありませんか。私はあなたたちのすぐそば
It's
に
freaking Akane.
すぐそばにいてずっと
No. Oh my god, you're...
私は
倉敷茜です。
あなたが茜？
Watashi wa Kurashiki Akane desu.
私が知ってる茜の紫の46年後の。
ええ、そうです。お久しぶりですね、四つ葉さん。それから順平くんも。
順
あかね、久しぶりじゃな。
I could barely hear what they were saying. My mind was still reading. It felt like all the air had been knocked out of me, and it was all I could do to not collapse right then and there.
一体いつからその中に。
シグマさん、ファイさん、お二人は英会の倉庫で私のことを助けてくださいましたね。あの後あなたたちは意識を失い未来へと帰っていった。私はそれからあなた方の体を第 3AB ルームへ、続けてリオの体を第 5AB ルームへと運び入れ、そして私自身は第 1AB ルームの中に入って K の着ていたボディースーツを拝借したんです。
Yeah. She really strong.
では四つ葉を抱えて出てきた時にはすでに。
ええ。
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Dio killed you, and then Luna took your body to the 6th room. You couldn't have been in K's armor.
いいえ、私ですよ。この歴史ではね。この歴史では私はディオさんに殺されてはいません。あなた方が助けてくださったシュレディンガーの猫ですよ。あなた方の未来の行動が、選択が過去の事象であるはずのスーツの中身を決めたのです。
But no, that's nuts.
だとしたら別の歴史。我々がお前を助けられなかった方の歴史ではどうなる？その歴史では K のボディースーツを着ていたのは誰なんだ？
お教えしましょう。あなた方のすぐ目の前にいる。
こいつが？
そうです。別の歴史では彼がボディースーツを。
記憶喪失というのは？
私の場合はすみません、嘘をついていました。しかし彼が記憶を失っていたのは本当です。私は彼にマンドレインを打ったのですが、 その薬の過剰投与による副作用で彼は全生活史健忘。
Akane running around drugging people with Soporil.
でこの人は一体誰なの？
見覚えはありませんか？
ないけど。
Fork saying this Sigma is probably just going nuts.
他の方々はいかがでしょう？
知らない顔ね。
She's gonna destroy Sigma right now.
わしも見覚えはないな。
私も。
同じく。
Hey, come, what are you guys saying? Same thing.
シグマさん、どこかで頭でも打ったんじゃ。
What? It didn't make any sense. Why didn't they recognize me?
シグマさん、あなたの意識は時間を飛び越えることができます。過去の肉体へも、場合によっては未来の肉体へも入り込むことが。
What does that mean?
わかりませんか？あなたの意識は未来へと飛んできたのですよ。45年前の。
I looked around frantically. A pot. I ran to it and then threw myself down onto my knees. Crawling on all fours, I approached the edge. My heart was hammering inside my chest. A cold sweat trickled down my spine. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Damn it. I struggled to take deep breaths. Then slowly, I peered into the pond, looking for my reflection. I knew it. I knew it. What? No, this can't be real. This face.
シグマクライム博士、あなたご自身の顔ですよ。今のあなたの意識にとっては45年後のものになりますが、つまりこの AB 計画の首謀者であるゼロとは、シグマさん、あなたのことだったのです。
No, that's not possible. That's bullshit.
いいえ、事実です。認めてください、博士。
I'm not a
こ
doctor.
れから博士になるのです。遺伝子工学の博士に。
You're lying.
嘘ではありません。彼を作ったのもあなたです。いえ、これから作ると言うべきでしょうか。
Great.
彼の名前はカイル・クライム、シグマ・クライム博士。彼の顔がかつてのあなたと瓜二つなのはそのため。あなたは今から23年後、この施設のバイオラボで彼を、カイルを生み出すことになります。
Okay. With that part, I was wrong. But the other thing, I knew it.
23年後というのはあなたの主観における時間のことですが、私が先ほどこの施設で生まれ育ったと言ったのはもちろん彼のことです。彼は重力が地球の6分の1しかない環境で育ちました。通常であれば骨格は弱体化し、まともに発育することはできません。そこで博士が彼に与えたのがこの金属製のボディースーツだったのです。彼は幼い頃からこのスーツを身につけて暮らしてきました。そうすることによって骨格や筋力が衰えていくのを防いでいたのです。つまり彼はこの日のためにスーツを着たわけでも着せられたわけでもなく、常日頃からこれを身にまとっていたということです。
I would future me create a clone.
カイルはあなたのスペア、予備としての存在でした。計画を始める前に万が一あなたが不慮の事故によって倒れた場合には、 彼が代役を務める手はずだったのです。私は以前 AB 計画の A はアフターの A、B はビフォーの B だと言いました。けれど A と B の2文字には実はもう一つの意味があったのです。アニマの A とボディの B。
Anima like in the soul.
アニマとは魂、意識のことで、ボディとは言うまでもなく肉体のことです。過去の意識を未来の肉体に、未来の意識を過去の肉体にそれぞれ入れ替える。それがこの計画の主要な目的でした。
So the future person goes into the past person?
シグマさん、このビオトープで発見したメモのこと覚えていませんか？
それってもしかして。
ええ、そうです。そういえばこの歴史でビオトープを探索されたのは四つ葉さんたちでしたね。
うん。
シグマさん、この図をよく見てください。これはあなたの意識が時間跳躍していく様子を図解したものです。まず点 A は全てが始まったあの時のことを表しています。2028年12月25日。あなたは車の中で白い煙を吸い込み意識を失った。そして点 B。2074年1月25日。あなたはこの施設リゾーム9の AB ルームで目覚めることになります。そこにあったのは67歳になったあなたの体。つまりあなたの意識はおよそ45年後の未来の肉体へと飛んできたということです。シグマさん、あなたが重力の現象に気づかなかったのはそのせいでもあるのだと思います。あなたの肉体は老人のもの、意識は若いままでも筋力は衰えている。したがってそのためにこの月面での重力にもさほど違和感は覚えなかったのでしょう。続けます。さらにラインをたどっていくとどうなるか。2074年1月27日、点 C へとたどり着くことになります。要するに今日この日のことです。
どういうことだ。私たちが目覚めてからすでに2日も経っていると。
正確に言うと36時間ほどになるでしょうか。お忘れになってしまいましたか？ラジカル6のこと。あなた方皆さんの思考速度はそのウイルスの影響によって遅くなっています。このため実際には36時間が経過していても体感時間としてはそのルート6分の1、14時間と40分程度にしか感じられないのです。さて、ここからが大事なところです。この後シグマさんの意識は約45年前の過去へと遡ることになります。その場所は点 B。2029年4月13日、この時の肉体にシグマさんの意識は飛び移ることになるのです。
それは追消滅反応炉が爆破される日と同じではないか。
ええ、そうです。だから私は手遅れだと言ったのです。過去へ遡ってもおそらく何もすることはできないだろう。けれど話はこれで終わりというわけではありません。ラインはまだ続いているのです。点 D へとたどり着いたシグマさんはその後再び点 B へ。 ただしこの時には時間を飛び越えるわけではありません。シグマさんの意識は45年もの長きにわたって肉体と共に歩み続けていくことになるのです。点 B へと至るまで。ところでシグマさん、この点 B がいつのことだったか覚えていらっしゃいますか？
January 25th, 2074. According to what you just told us, it's 36 hours ago.
そうです。その時今の22歳のシグマさんの意識は67歳になった肉体の中へとすっぽりと収まった。ではそれまで体の中にあったはずの67歳の意識は
Point A, December 25th, 2028, the day of this started.
その後45年前に遡った67歳のシグマさんの意識は点 D へと至ることになります。若々しい22歳の肉体とともに通常の時間経過の通りに歴史を歩んでいくのです。
But once the body reaches point E, my 22-year-old conscious will come back from point C.
ええ、飛び込んでいくことになりますね。その結果67歳の意識は弾き出されて所有者を失った点 C の肉体へと戻るのです。
So it's rotating.
循環、まあそう言えないこともないですが、しかしもう一度図をよく見てください。これらをスルスルと紐解いていくと一本のラインとして結ばれていることがお分かりになっていただけるでしょう。複雑に絡み合っているように見えて実はただの一本道なのですよ。たった一つの例外を除いて。
But it's not one single line. There are two. Yeah, exactly, the point E.
その通りです。点 E は2028年12月31日。
The day Radical 66 got out of the test facility.
ここまで言えばもう分かっていただけるかと思います。AB 計画は67歳のシグマさんの意識を点 B から点 A へと飛ばすために行われました。そうすることによって45年前の過去を変えようと。
So the old version of me will keep Radical 6 from getting out by jumping into my 22-year-old body of New Year's Eve in 2028.
そうです。そのためには一本のラインのどこが途切れていてもいけませんでした。67歳のシグマさんの意識が点 B へと至るためにはその前に点 D を経由していなければならず、点 D へとたどり着くためには点 C のジャンプを、点 C のそれを発生させるにはこの施設で起こった全ての出来事を再現する必要がありました。ですからこれまで私たちは忠実に歴史をなぞってきたのです。ただ人類を破滅の危機から救うために45年前の忌まわしい過去を変えるために。
Tell me one thing.
何でしょう。
You said that point C is January 27th, 2074, which is today. There's going to be a jump and I jump to April 13th, 2029.
ええ、言いましたね。
But look, I'm still old. When is this jump supposed to happen?
間もなくです。
Soon.
はい。
And what's going to trigger
意
it?
識を4次元へと弾き出すためにはポテンシャルが必要です。けれどそれについてはもう十分に溜まっています。 ラジカル6の影響によって、あとは意識を打ち出すのみ。スリングショットの弾丸のように。
She really likes the slingshot metaphor. And how do you propose to
言
do
った
that?
でしょ。危機を与える、死に瀕するような危機を。それによって脳の情報処理速度は限界を超えて加速されます。
What do you
わ
mean?
かりませんか？こういう
Dio's knife. No sooner were the words out of my mouth. Fire! I screamed and leaped towards them. Akane was already in motion, the knife diving towards Fire's chest. I was almost there. When I regained consciousness, I was on the floor. There was a little pain in my chest. I felt for a cut, but something was in the way. It took me a moment to realize that it was Akane's body lying on top of me. I twisted my neck to look around. Nearby was an old tombstone. On it was written a few words in Latin. What you are, I was. What I am, you will be. I don't know what to say. And Justin, I just now did read your comment about the armor. I have to agree. But there are actually people living like this. And how does Kay go to the toilet in that suit? A new destination has been added to the flowchart. I got the fire ending. Even further. Headquarters, April 13th, 2029. Big boy Yeet.
2029年4月13日午後のニュースをお伝えします。しかし申し訳ありません。読むべき原稿がもう手元にはないのです。同僚の記者たちは全員ラジカル6に感染して命を失いました。愛する者たちも。これまでどうにか放送を続けてきましたが、それも今日で終わりです。皆さんとはお別れしなければなりません。さようなら皆さん。いつの日かこの忌まわしいウイルスが地球上から根絶されることを願っています。それでは。
Also a way to end the newscast. For a moment I just stared at the TV. The roar of the static seemed to fill the entire room until with a click it disappeared too. And again, isn't it like 2029? What is with this vintage TV? Had the power gone out? I heard footsteps behind me and turned around. You. Akane?
どうやら計画の第一段階はうまくいったようですね。
What the fuck? You killed me.
殺した？
I guess technically you're going to kill me 45 years from now. But still.
ちょっとシグマさん、人聞きの悪いことを言わないでください。
I'm not being rude. She knifed Sigma. That was a proper knife kill she got there.
私は殺してなんかいませんよ。あなたの腹部に当たったのはナイフの柄の方です。
I'm okay.
そうです。あなたとファイさん、お二人に危機感を抱かせるにはアースル以外になかったのです。
Me and Fai?
ええ、あの時はシグマさんのことについてのみ言及させていただきましたが、実際にはファイさんにも時間を飛び越えていただく必要があったので。さて、ところでシグマさん、あなたがこれから何をすべきなのかはもう分かっていますね。
We go to the moon.
そうです。出発は明日、2029年4月14日。シグマさんに、そしてあそこにある3台の治療用ポットとともにリゾーム9へ。
That is in Kluber, right?
ええ。
What about the third one? Who is in there?
ファイさんです。ファイさんがコールドスリープにかけられたのはつい2日前のことです。彼女は自分の足でここ、私たちの組織のアジトへとやってきて、自らポットの中に入りました。と言っても、それは点 C から飛んできたファイさんのことではありません。点 A から点 D へと至る直前のファイさんだったのです。要するにファイさんもシグマさんと同じようなルートをたどっているという現在進行形で。
Then that means that after you froze the point C version of her jump back into her body.
今はあのポットの中の肉体に収まっていることになります。これから45年間、彼女はあのポットの中で眠り続けるのです。氷漬けになったまま。
Then when she gets to point B, her consciousness will jump to point A, right?
はい。
So that's why she didn't look old. So why don't you just stick me in one of those pods?
それはできません。
Why not?
どうしてってまだわからないのですか？あなたはこれから45年の歳月をかけて AB 計画の準備をしなければならないのですよ。
リゾーム9へ赴き、遺伝子工学やその他の学問を極め、カイルやルナやラゴモルフをあなたは生み出さなければなりません。カラードドアやバングルの仕掛けを作るのももちろんあなたです。天明寺さんとクオーク君を呼び寄せるのもあなたが行います。そして全ての準備が整ってからいよいよ計画は実行されることに。2074年、あなたは解凍したファイさんの体を抱えて第 3AB ルームへ。そこで点 A から飛んできた22歳の意識に弾かれるようにして45年前の過去、2028年12月25日の肉体へと戻るのです。
And then I change history. Do you really think I can keep the virus from getting out?
そうしていただかなければ困ります。すでにこの世界では何十億もの人間が亡くなっているのですから。人類を救うことができるのはシグマさんとファイさん。
What about you? Then you and Esper too.
私一人の力ではどうにもなりません。あなたたちの協力がどうしても必要なのです。
So what do I need to do?
どうすればというのは。
Like, what specific action do I need to take? When find I jump to point A, what are we going to do then?
お二人には火星探査用のシミュレーション施設に入っていただきます。
And after that,
わかりません。
what?
ええ、原因が不明なのです。あの施設からなぜラジカル6が漏洩したのか、そもそもどうして火星探査用のシミュレーション施設にウイルスが存在したのかも謎のままで。
Ah, crap. Then we are screwed.
だからこそあなた方の力が必要なのですよ。お二人には歴史や世界を飛び越える不思議な能力があります。それを駆使してぜひとも原因を突き止めていただきたいのです。作戦は困難を極めるでしょう。施設の中には数々の危機が待ち受けているかと思います。それでもお二人ならば必ずやそれらの危機を乗り越えてくれるものと信じています。
Imagine having talked more to Arcana than Junpei in 45 years. Wait, how do you know it's so dangerous?
67歳のシグマさんの意識からそのように伺いました。ウイルスの漏洩を防ぐことのできなかった彼、作戦に失敗した方の未来のあなたと。
What did I say?
施設の中には数々の罠が待ち受けていると。その罠から一人の女性を救うためにあなたはその腕と右目を。
My arms and my right eye? What the hell? Suddenly a low rumble shook the building. What was that?
外をご覧ください。
I moved slowly to the window and appeared outside. On the horizon I could see a massive mushroom cloud climbing slowly towards the sky. Would we really be able to change the course of history? No, that was the wrong way to look at it. It couldn't be a question. I had to change history. We could save the world. I'm going to change history. I stared at the darkening skies above us and steeled myself. I would succeed. End or beginning. What do I have to do now? Oh, now I'm finished. Okay. No, there is still something. You tricked me, Jushin. You tried to trick me. Where? I see you're finally woken up, Kay. Okay. Ah, yes, of course. You're only just woken up in this timeline. It's only natural for some of your memories to be missing. I looked upright, jumped off the bed and ran around the other side of the partition. The mirror over the sink was covered with a film of dirt. I ripped it off my sleeve and my reflection stared back at me. There was no mistake. The reflection belonged to Cale Klim. So I'm Dr. Klim, Zero Senior's clone. But how do you know that? Shouldn't you still be suffering from amnesia? An excellent question, when I didn't quite know the answer to myself. I knew who Cale Klim was. In other history, he had been called Kay and had worn a suit of armor. He hadn't just worn his armor in that history though, apparently he had worn it all his life. Cale had been born and raised in this lunar installation which seemed to be called Wisdom 9. Rather late in his life, Akane had appeared as a mother figure and he had consequently grown very attached to her. I knew everything about him, but even though I knew it, I didn't feel it. Was it really Cale Klim? Every time I looked in the mirror, I saw his face. The split image of Sigma Klim in his younger days. I looked down. There was Dio, still handcuffed. I turned back around to Luna. What day is it today? January 27, 2074. And today is the last day of the AB project. Akane has explained everything in the garden. Then she drew a knife, attacked Phi. How long have I been asleep? About 5 hours in real time. From them, it would have seemed like a little more than 2 hours. So they still haven't been treated for the Radical 6. No, they've all been given the antiviral. It just takes a while to have an effect. Ah, I see. So the consciousness of the younger Sigma has gone back into the past. It should have happened right after Akane attacked Phi, right? Yes. Why am I here? The doctor carried you back here. You were in the pot in the garden. So the person you call the doctor, Sigma Klim, is inhibited by his age-appropriate consciousness. Yes, but how do you know that? Leo seems to have remained unconscious. Yes, I've been administering Sobriv whenever he gets restless. What about the others? They've all gone off to different areas. Tamiyoshi and Quark, for instance. Right, Mr. Klim. So the sleepyard is finally up. What are you two doing here? You don't know where we are. This is the upper floor of the pressure exchange chamber. The reborn. Ah. We were just about to get dressed and head out. You plan to return then? To Earth, I mean? Yeah. Sigma told us where we could find the shuttle that brought us here. Well, I guess he's not really the Sigma I knew anymore. He's Dr. Klim now, or Zero Senior, depending on how you look at it. Why? What do you mean why? Well, I'm just curious why you would choose to return to a devastated planet when you could stay here. How's staying here gonna help? You aren't gonna say something idiotic about how we should wait here until Sigma changes the past, are you? You can't wait for something that's already happened. Grammar doesn't work that way. Hell, nature doesn't work that way. You following me? We've already lived through history. Sigma failed to keep the virus from getting out. About 45 years ago, Radical 6 created a pandemic, and the antimatter reactor blew up. That all happened. Whatever Sigma does in the past, history is not gonna change. In fact, it's because of what he did, or didn't do, in the past that we've got this past and present. Let me give you an example. Imagine a group of 100 motorcycles driving down an endless freeway. Eventually they hit a junction. The road splits in two. One freeway continues off northwest and the other stretches out to the northeast. So one guy, we call him S, pipes up. Let's go northwest, he says. So they take the northwestern road, but about a mile past the intersection, something horrible happens. A semi driving the other way veers into the lane and blows through the bikers. 90 of them die. The surviving 10 are wounded, but survive. They don't stop though. They keep riding down that highway, and eventually they'd gone 10,000 miles. Then suddenly something happens that they couldn't have predicted. S, who had survived, suddenly has his conscience thrown back in time. He ended up back in his own body just before they reached the junction. He remembered everything. So what does S do? What anybody would do. Let's go northeast. That means all of our 100 of the bikers survived to reach their destination happy and healthy. And they all live happily ever after. That's what you're thinking, right? It's a great outcome for the 100 bikers that went northeast. But what about the 10 that went northwest and survived the accident? Wouldn't be 9 people? I mean, S mind went back in time, right? Ah, right. Okay, 9 people then. What happens to the reality they were living? Does it just disappear when S changes the past? It's not as if it was only bad things that happened during that 1,000 mile trip. Maybe one of them fell in love with a woman working at a gas station they stopped at and had a child. Maybe one of them picked up a homeless kid who joined them on their adventure. That 10,000 miles journey would be full of stories. Friendship, farewells, romances. The loss of those 90 lives is horrible and unfortunate. But what would rewriting the history mean? The 9 who survived lived full lives. Or can it be right to just erase all that? The survivors overcome their own misery and blues and made the best they could of the hand they've been dealt. Isn't that worth something? Isn't that the best thing that humans can aspire to? Is there really any point to a world where everything is happy? Are people who struggle for a better life just idiots? Being human is about fighting, even when it seems hopeless, and finding happiness even in a world that hates it. Are you saying it's worthless? If you're saying rewriting the past will erase all these other timelines, then whatever God wrote those rules can... Look, I'm just not gonna accept it, alright? You get it? If Sigma changes the past, then you and Pork will never meet. Is he right? No. It's not gonna happen. We are here, right now, this is reality. Even if Sigma does change the past, we're not just gonna disappear or something. Oh, then that means we gotta stay together. Good. Thanks, kid. I understand how you feel. Why you want to return to Earth is clear. You have lives there, I imagine. There are likely people waiting for you. Right. Uh-huh. Have you already said goodbye to the others? Pi, Luna, Alice, Clover all saw us off. We told them we'd see them again someday, and then came here. They were the only people you want to say goodbye to. No point saying anything to Dio. Besides, he's asleep. You were asleep too. Sorry, but we didn't really know much about you. You have a point. I kinda was in the armor in this timeline after all. What about Sigma? Well, he's not really Mr. Sigma anymore. Oh, of course. He's Dr. Klim now that his conscience has returned. Yeah, but more importantly, he's the guy who brought us all here. Not a lot of warm feelings there, you know. And Akane? Never mind her. She's just like him. Not the Akane I knew. She must have seen some pretty awful things over the years. Hell, she might not even be human anymore. But the Akane Kurashiki I know isn't here. She's not anywhere. In the end, Clover and I were just pawns. Pawns to be used and then gotten rid of. Still, it's not like we were completely resentful. We had to be here to help change the past. That part's easy to understand, but it kinda sucks though. I mean, Sigma and Phi have it easy. They get to go back to December 25th in 2028. They stop the Radical 6 and save the world, and then they have a nice normal future to look forward to. In other words, they got to go back to Point E and just enjoy history like it was supposed to happen. But we don't. We are stuck with Point C as our starting point. You told us about 10 years story, right? Justin, you said it's non-canon. I think, like, the way how it reads so far, it still seems pretty canon. But just for the VLR timeline. Like, being the conclusion to the happenings in VLR. I mean, the way they explain it, basically things that happen in that world, timeline, world line, stay in that world and timeline. The one with the motorcycle. It would be like if Alice and I were kidnapped right before the intersection. Then whoever grabbed us takes us to whoever the bikers are going 10,000 miles to the northwest. Don't get us wrong, we know where we had to be here. Without us, as consciousness wouldn't have been able to go back to before the intersection. If that couldn't happen, then the fate of those 90 dead bikers would be sealed. But it's still not the best situation for those of us left in the northwest. We are stuck in a reality where the 90 bikers died. Are you just supposed to go live on Earth? It's a wasteland now. And what about our friends and families? We left the whole world behind 45 years ago. Even if it's for the greater good, it just doesn't seem fair, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a little bit much. So we went and talked to the old lady. She told us that there is one way we could go back to the past. Let's say you do go back to the past. Wouldn't that cause your minds to go get thrown back here? That seemed to be how Sigma Phi's jumps worked at least. Yes, you're right. But this is different. Different? How so? From what she said, it sounds like there's a way we can send our bodies back in time too. That's ridiculous. It would create a paradox. How could you have two Clovers and two Alices at the same time? But that wouldn't happen. Akane says there's a way around that. How on earth does she plan to do that? Schrödinger's cat. Why is it always Schrödinger's cat? Oh hey Kai. Figured you'd come here eventually. Where's Dr. Klim? Luna said you were with him. He said he was tired, so he's off resting right now. There's a bedroom at the end of the hallway. He's in there if you're curious. Alright, you told me to turn on this hologram projector thing when you showed up. Want me to start it? Sure. Glad to see you. There isn't anything in particular that I have to tell you. However, I imagine there's a great number of things waiting on your mind. I'd love to answer all of your questions, but unfortunately my circumstances make that an impossibility. I hope you can forgive me. Everything I know, I should also know. I have instructed her to answer any questions anyone might have. Anyone other than Kale, that is. What does he mean, other than Kale? Who knows? Is there anything you want to ask? Right, well, I guess I mean as well as cut to the chase. Just who are you, Phi? I'm not Superman, that's for sure. And I'm not Batman or Spider-Man or Aquaman or a Merman or a Wolfman. I'm just Brahmin or Common or Ramen. I'm not a Brahmin or Common or Ramen. I'm not a Cayman either, so you don't really need to worry about anything. Please don't dodge the question. About 5 hours ago, Akane attacked you with a knife. That triggered something, which sent your mind back to the past, correct? Specifically, you were sent to Point D, April 13th, 2029. On that date, your body was already in Akane's custody. However, by then you were in cold sleep. You wouldn't have regained consciousness, but your mind was now inhabiting that body. That pod was your home for 45 years. You sleep there frozen until the time was right. Then on January 25th, 2074, you were finally thawed out. Even though you didn't wake up. Still unconscious, you were carried to the AV room. That was when your consciousness changed bodies again. A version of you from December 25th, 2028 arrived, pushing you up and sending you back to December 25th, 2028. This is when you finally woke up. In 2028 you found a joint forces with Sigma, whose older mind was inhabiting his younger body. Together you attempted to infiltrate the Mars mission test facility. Unfortunately, your plan failed. The Radical Six did escape on New Year's Eve. That failure determined the path you followed. Instead of going along the line that branched out to the right from Point E, you headed straight to Point D. Point D being at April 13th from the following year. That was the day you made your way to Akane's hideout and asked to be put into one of the treatment pods. Another concession enters your body around that time from the future. It is of course the version of you that left your body when Akane attacked you in the garden. This caused two versions of you to swap places, and you moved 45 years into the future, where you woke up on the garden floor. That put you on the line that comes here. So if you discount the time you spent in cold sleep, for you only 3.5 months have passed since that happened. That being when you were sent back into the past from the garden. Have I missed anything? No, everything you talked about you got right. What do you mean by that? I'm kind of an unknown variable in this equation. You could think of me as kind of an X factor. It's taken me the last 3.5 months to understand it. And I haven't understood anything in the last 3.5 seconds. Could you please explain? It's kind of like a relationship between classical mechanics and modern physics. Strictly speaking, you can't combine velocities with v1 plus v2. v1 plus v2 divided by 1 plus v1 times v2 through c square is the actual equation. Of course, the sort of velocities we encountered in day-to-day life don't come close to being c square, which is the speed of light. squared. That means that blah 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 formula is usually going to evaluate to something pretty close to 1. Since that would mean dividing by 1 is usually okay to just skip that step and use velocity 1 plus velocity 2. You see what I'm saying? In most situations it works, even if it isn't technically correct. So you know enough to get the stuff you were talking about right. As long as you stick to that, you won't run into any problems. I don't quite understand. In fact, I feel like you're dodging my questions. So was that what you wanted to ask about? No. What I really want to know is what happened between Christmas and New Year's Eve in 2028. You and Sigma infiltrated the Mars mission test site, didn't you? Yes. What happened there? How did Sigma lose his eye and both his arms? And why was Radical 6 in there in the first place? What could the deadly virus have to do with the simulated mission to the space? But I can tell you that. Why? Because it would change history. There's a history where the virus didn't escape. That's the line that goes to the right of point E. In that time when humanity isn't heading for annihilation and Earth isn't red, the future is much brighter. But if I tell you what you are asking me right now, then that reality will disappear. You understand? I don't. How would all of that disappear if you just told me that what I want to know? You're about to go back to the past, right? Past? Don't be silly. I can't do that. Then where the hell did you learn all this stuff? Just listen to you tell me a bunch of things you shouldn't have known about. We were sleeping in a pot in the garden. You just woke up. So how can you know all this? You know my past, Sigma's past. I shall give you your answer. You are not Kyle Kim. Your body is Kyle Kim, but your conscience is not. Think about it. Do you really believe you are Kyle? Or could you be someone else entirely? Then, where's the real Kyle's conscious? He was thrown out when you entered. Right now, in a manner of speaking, he has arrived at December 25th, 2028. His consciousness has gone into a body from that time. I doubt you know how much the doctor loves Kyle. He raised him on his own. Kyle is irreplaceable. Do you really think he would go back to the past and leave Kyle behind here? I know what I told the others. That Kyle was Dr. Klim's spare, but that was not his only purpose. Kyle's consciousness is integral to what we are trying to accomplish. This new mission begins on Christmas and ends on New Year's Eve 2028. Its purpose will be to infiltrate the test facility and prevent the spread of the virus. For this to happen, Kyle is absolutely necessary. And that is why he created him? Yes. So now that my conscience has entered his body, the doctor has achieved his objective. Kyle has gone back to 2028 to participate in his mission. Correct. And there's one thing that troubles me. Kyle was created before reaching point B from point D. That means his body did not exist on Christmas 2028. Does it mean he has entered my body? Have we just switched places? I suppose you could put it that way, yes. That's ridiculous. What's going to happen to me? Are you telling me I have spent the rest of my life here in this box living in a borrowed body? No, not at all. You can travel freely through time and space. You are an uncontrolled variable that entered our closed system. As such, the rules of this world do not apply to you. I have no idea what you... Please don't try to play dumb. I know what you are. Surely you must know by now too. You are about to go into the past and save the world. Phi and Sigma, even with all of his future knowledge, will need your help. Only you can right the horrible wrongs of our past. Only you can save the world. There's no way Yes, there is. You have to. Don't you want to know the truth? Don't you want to know what happened in between Christmas and New Year's Eve in 2028? Well, yes, I do, but then you must believe. Reality is shaped by what we believe reality should be. If observation can change the motion of a particle, then how is it odd to think that human thought can shape reality? It will change history. The world will be reshaped into the one you imagine. Remember what I've told you. Only you can change history. Only you can save the world. So that's it. That's me being done with VLR. And again, Justin, you wrote that as non-canon. This absolutely doesn't seem like it's not canon. Like it has to be canon, just the way they presented everything at the end. So there's some stuff I need to think about. How can you throw in with cannons and non-cannons in a game which throws around with multiple timelines? The only thing you can argue is that it is from a off timeline, which doesn't branch out to the main ending. By all means. I don't know what Ushikoshi said. Anyways, I will stop the stream now here. We'll go to bed. Take a proper rest. Good night.